So today we are with Enfant Précoce, Francis. We're gonna do a visual tour and about our own perspective on what it's like to rediscover his own narrative.
Yeah, I will explain basically the exhibition, what I'm showing here.
Yeah, it's called Oasis d'Abondance. Preach, Oasis of Abundance. What's your translation?
Where did you come from?
I come from Cameroon.
Uh-huh. How long have you been here?
In France, I'm in France since I'm 9 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm 34.
Okay.
So I have spent here like 25 years actually in France.
And when did you start painting?
I started painting 10 years ago.
What were you doing before that?
Dancing, and I'm still dancing. So yeah, basically I'm an artist.
And how did you meet Melissa?
I met Melissa because I have a friend who doing styling, and he loved my personality. I met him because he loved my art, and he introduced me Melissa because we have like so much things in common, and
It was really organic,
Yeah.
you know? We just click and vibe, and we were like, how we can maybe collaborate together. And I came to his studio, I met his uncle, and I felt really like the love, you know, and the energy.
It's family and
Yeah, really felt like I'm part now. I'm part of the tribe, and I came to the exhibition, and I really
Is this a
enjoyed.
self-portrait?
Yeah.
And I really enjoy the way he's like translating our realities in a utopian form, you know, without judgment, just expressing vibrance, perhaps like, you know, traumas or reality that's being portrayed.
One of the traumas is over here, right?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Like a present situation of, you know, the world migration crisis that we're going through, and just seeing also with his perspective, you know, on what is it like on a daily basis.
It's actually what it's like every day. Every day, and since a long time. I'm not just showing what happened now, because it's not just now they start to migrate. It's a story of far coming from a long time ago.
But I like the way it's like expressed in an artistic form, you know. It's not like the harsh reality of what we
It's
are.
not like Chile, because
Yeah.
when you saw it in Chile, it's like banalized about it. How to say it. They don't really care about it. Like we saw it on TV, and the next day we're watching something else, and it's finished. And we're not even thinking about that.
So this is my favorite, this one. I really enjoy it, really like it. You know, when you go to the local corner park and you see the Africans are babysitters, basically, taking care of the youth, you know, the upcoming generation from perhaps privileged families and environment, and there's just like these contrasts, but it also makes sense, you know, because between them there's a strong bond. You know, there's a lot of respect, mutual respect. So where does this go when we grow up? That's the question, you know.
Let's go to the FM.
That's true.
Some of them is joke. And this one is a memory of my childhood. And, it's me and my grandmother here at market, and I think she never, she didn't change the way she used to be. Like in Cameroon, where she used to went to the market when it's a day of market, she used to go there. Like here, it can be for me a witness. Like I was going to the market Saturday and Sunday, because it was the day like I was free from school, and my grandmother loved to wake me up early. So early for her is not 9 like people can thinking when it's Sunday and Saturday. It's 5 or 6. So
The market's just open.
yeah, the market just opened, but she wake you up to be in the market at 7.
Right on time when everything
Yes.
starts. It was the same with me at church at 6 a.m. in the
Yeah,
Caribbean.
yeah,
And you
yeah,
couldn't be late. You have to be
No,
there in the
never.
front row, VIP
Yes.
section.
Well, maybe that's why you're always on time.
The
In some
church
ways,
is
that's
at
true.
this-
That's true. You
No,
know?
me, I'm not always on time.
Well,
But you would
Yes.
love to be. You would love
yeah,
to be.
yeah, I would love to be, but you know, since that I understand like I don't want. Like, you wake up at 6 and you start the market at 7, and it's like the church. You wake
Mhm.
up at 6, and but the church starts at 10.
Yeah.
You don't understand why you wake up
Yeah,
that
that
early.
early. But it's a ritual. It's a
Yeah,
ritual.
it's really
Really.
And the same for the market. Like, she wake me up at 7, 6. We are in the market at 7, but we have nothing
Yeah.
in the bag
Yeah.
until 10, 11. So we are at the market for 2-3 hours buying nothing. She just checking each stand and say hi to each.
Greetings.
Yeah,
Greetings.
everyone know her. When she arrive in the market, they say, "Hey, mama, you good?" And me, I'm here in the back, shaking because it's cold. You see, she wearing nothing.
But she's very elegant, you know.
No, but she wearing nothing
Yeah.
all the time. Like, the cold doesn't exist.
Doesn't affect her.
No, it's market day.
Well, she's swagged up, you know. I mean, all these like
It's
nice
market
accessories.
day. Market day, mommy don't care. She don't feel cold. She don't feel nothing except buying things and make myself cold. C'est tout.
Mhm.
And she's a good cook, I bet.
Yeah. She was all the time good looking.
And here, Road
And
to
here is,
Paradise.
road to paradise.
Did you do a lot of traveling?
A bit, but not that much. Like I would like, but I travel. But in this painting, I explain mostly like the way like African people see like Europe. They all the time thinking like it's paradise for them, so they're going to look for a better life, because in how can I say?
It's like a Eldorado.
Yeah, in the mentality of the other people who was in African before them, they're bringing like this energy like Paris is cool, France is cool.
Mhm.
They're not showing they're struggling. So when they come back in Africa, they're like flying, like they have
Yeah.
a lot of money, but they don't. They're working
Yeah.
as a security guard, or they're doing like shitty job. But when we're going to Africa, they want to prove themselves
Yeah.
like they're better.
That they made it.
Yes, and then
I've
they're
seen people
making.
in the plane with suits on, you know, with
Yeah.
briefcase, and they
And
arrive.
they make it.
They arrive like, you know, businessmen, and they
And
landed
they
in
create
Ghana.
this-
You know, everybody
they
was like,
create
yeah,
this
I'm the
this
president.
mental. For me, it's mental sickness,
yeah.
because they create like this
Distorted
fake- yeah.
realities.
like
Fake it till you make it.
yeah, like they make it, but they didn't make it.
Right.
And when like the cousin want to come in Paris, they say like, don't come, you know, Paris is tough. But if Paris is tough, when you come, you're showing like Paris is not tough.
Yeah.
Show like the reality, like show people like, okay, you're struggling to send them money, you're struggling just living in France. And they don't do that. So this painting explains a bit this.
Mhm.
The way like Africans see like Europe as a El Dorado.
Where shall we continue? Should we see downstairs or should we see?
No, we
over
can
there?
go there. Yeah, there is a painting of Malam.
Okay.
I keep going back.
Yeah, going back and coming.
Hello. Wow.
This is my uncle. Is this
Wow.
painting? Sculpture. Sorry. Is this sculpture? And it's him who brought me to art.
That's great. That's amazing.
Maybe,
And this is a portrait of him.
maybe you can explain the story of this portrait.
Yeah, the story of this portrait is like my uncle used to be an artist who comment dire
Engaged.
engage. Yeah, is engaged on social.
Social rights.
Yeah, social right and politics right. And on this one, the story of this one is like my uncle had exhibition in German, and as people know, when you are from Cameroon, when you're living in France, you don't have papers. You have like a carte de séjour or visa to stay in the country. And him, he did with his passport, he cut each paper of the passport and he glued them on a pillow. And he took the train to go to German for the exhibition. And he took a cameraman with him to film the whole trip. And arrived to the borders, was like a policeman who came to check passport and ticket for everyone. And arrived to him and they asked him, where is your ticket? He showed the ticket, but where is your passport, your papers? And he started to say to them like, I have my papers, but the papers is on the suit. So they have to go take his luggage and take off the papers. So they did, and he put the pillow on the floor with all the print of passport and everything on the pillow. And the police say like, no, where is your actual real paper? He said, but they are here, all is here. And so they arrest him. He did prison for 1 month or 2.
Really?
They put him in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
1
put him
month in
because he don't
jail?
have papers.
But it's there.
But he's a black man.
He's a black man.
They put him
It's crazy.
No.
Yeah, they put him in jail.
They don't like the artistic joke.
And
No, fun of
after
you.
like
There was like, yeah.
after
I
the
think that was
galleries
brilliant,
and
actually.
the gallery and everyone called to say like release him because he's
Yeah,
an
it's just
artist.
an
Yes,
artistic
artist.
statement, you
Yes,
know.
it's
It's
artistic.
just like
It's a statement.
depicting
Yeah.
present reality.
And
yeah.
so they release him, but they ask him what he wants because to dédommage him.
Yeah, compensate.
Yeah, to compensate the fact like he was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to them like, us black people, you don't consider us. All the time you're checking our paper, there is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We are not citizen in your eyes. So I'm asking you like, there is like few guys in the jail that have the same problem as me because you put me in the jail because I don't have paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there is few guys in the jail. I met them there. I want them to release
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because if you release me, release
You want them
me.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
And they say like, no, but you is different.
No, it's not different.
Yeah.
And,
I don't like the fact that they make a hierarchy on who's
Yeah,
better, who has more
exactly.
Okay,
title.
so
It's like-
we had the Ukrainian war. God bless the Ukrainian people, but Haiti's been going on for some time now.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Like you won't let them into your first world country because they're black.
Yes.
Congo as well, the war
Yeah,
going on.
it doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
It's like this, and then
We want the
after-
good immigrants. So define good immigrants.
Yeah.
Is it by
Exactly.
skin color or is it by knowledge or intelligence? Like what's
Yes.
a good
I really
immigrant?
want
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. They're building up a persona.
Exactly.
Right.
Who's the perfect example of like the prime immigrant, you know?
Right.
And because he's like categorized as an artist, then he's above,
Right.
everybody.
No.
Which is not,
That's
you know
not
what I
true.
mean?
We're all the same. We're all equal.
Exactly.
Like
We're all human
we all
beings,
want
you
the
know?
same
Seeking
things.
for a better life, seeking for happiness with
Absolutely.
the title.
Yeah.
Preach.
So what
Oh
happened?
yeah. Well, that's the
So the painting explain the painting explain all we're talking about now.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So this painting is
world.
about that. Citizen of the world.
And what happened? Did they release the other guys?
No, they didn't. They released him, but they didn't release the other guy.
That's ridiculous.
Mm.
But that's the truth. The
The-
truth of the system is like that.
The system can be ridiculous. That's the thing.
Voilà.
And this is all this recuperation you found?
It's him who found it.
Yeah.
He used like mostly recuperation. All these cables, he bought them, but the rest is like found in the street. It's based by from Kaji,
The
Mhm.
trolleys?
Yeah. The head is made with this mostly.
It's about sustainability.
Yeah. And this is a painting of it's me at the first day at school
With your
France.
briefcase.
in France.
Yes, in
First day at
France.
school in France.
Dressed up?
Yeah, dressed up because
Always fashionable.
when I was kids, I was in a private school. So there is like a uniform in this private school. And when I came in France, and I come from, you know, bourgeois family, so we have money, and there is like the things like you're going to school, you're not going to play, you know.
Yeah.
And so they
Serious.
put you in this certain uniform. You have to. This is a uniform to go to school. So I went to school. The first day at school, each kid started to laugh at me because I speak French with an accent, and I dressed strangely for them. They was wearing sneakers, all the stuff like you wearing when you're kids, you know. And me, I was like with like I was a president of one country in Africa.
A delegate.
Yeah.
Is you to sign papers?
And they started to laugh at me, and I spent 3 months to not speak because to just listen them and just to be like them. So it was a big trauma for me. Like now, if I'm speaking with an accent, I only speak with an accent with my close friends or family. But close friend who are African, not close friend French.
French people, yeah.
No, just close African and family. I speak with the accent. And after, it's only the only way I feel myself now, like just like that, because of this moment.
Trauma.
But because of this trauma, if that wasn't happen, I think I would speak French with an accent. Because also they're not realizing, like in Africa there is country who was colonized by French and they're still speaking French. So all of them, they're just ignorant. They don't know them story, and most of them are people of immigrant also. Like there was like Arabic and African who was laughing at me, and I was like, really? Really, bro? I can understand like the white person laugh at me, but you. So
But do you think that's the reason that you've really developed a shield or a wall to the point where your attitude now is like, I just don't care. Like, this is me, this is who I am. And it actually one thing that just surprised me was that you do try to speak proper French, but what's wrong with speaking the way that you
I was speaking proper French, but I was speaking
or whatever,
with an accent.
with that accent,
And
what's wrong with
I
speaking
have
accent?
like some word they not use here because you know it's a different different country. Like you in Paris they're speaking French, in Marseille they're speaking French, but they have an accent.
They have words also that they use.
They use also different words. So me, I'm in the south, more south than Marseille. So I have like different accent and also different word I'm using for telling one thing.
See, but this was interesting to me too. You can cut this out if you want to. But this is what interesting to me that you said that. If people really knew the history of France, they would understand that French didn't become the official language until something like the 1800s. Before that, French was like different communities, just like Africa. It was different communities, and because there's people like in their 70s, 80s who knew their grandparents who spoke the local language, and they were forced to speak French. So it just is amazing to me that people who want to make fun of immigrants in general, who come in with a different accent or whatever, don't even realize that, hey, hello, you just, like your own country wasn't French speaking. You know, get over it. Get over yourself. Like you speak the way you speak. You speak the way you speak, and try to understand each other.
Our heritage.
Yeah, of course.
You wore quite a provocative tie here.
Fashion details.
Details.
You know, after
Fashion
painting,
meet fashion.
you build your own life when you the way you want. You know, now I
The
didn't
real
have this.
question is, do you still have this tie?
Because she wants that time.
I think the tie was framed only to show like the fact like I'm coming from Africa and I'm proud of it.
I want the shoes.
You want the shoes?
Yeah, I want the
Everybody wants
shoes.
the shoes.
Can you
Everybody
fabricate
asks
those?
about
Can you
There you
fabricate those for me?
Is it your size?
I don't know. Let me see.
Shoe
Let me see.
training.
No, I'm
No.
too big.
Voilà.
I'm too big.
Sad.
it.